What up, geeks and dudes and dudettes? My name is TV Geek. Welcome back to another video. Alright guys, so like I stated earlier on in my last video about the My Hero Academia news, we have brand new news about Dragon Ball. Now this is not particularly Dragon Ball Super or, you know, anything to do with the anime itself. Well, I don't know that for sure, but what we have definitely confirmed is a brand new 2018 Dragon Ball movie set to release in December 2018. Now, of course, that is only in Japan. We may not get an actual European and US release until the early months of 2019, which is kind of, you know, that kind of sucks. But hey, it's great news for the Dragon Ball fandom as a new movie is set to release. Now, what we have got from the information that I've seen on Twitter and from other major YouTubers is that this movie is going to be depicting the story of the origins of a Saiyan. Now, what this could mean is so many different things. We could even go into detail of the genetics of the Saiyans, what makes them so powerful, what makes them so, you know, warrior-like, and what makes them so different to other races amongst the entire multiverse. And that's something that I think needed to be done a long time ago, but considering in recent interview that Akira Toriyama had and actually, you know, gave the name of the original Super Saiyan god Yamoshi, that kind of sprung a lot of ideas into the fandom, where the origins of the Saiyans came from and what was the story of Yamoshi. Now this could actually potentially be the story of Yamoshi in the new 2018 movie, as Yamoshi was, you know, a legend from years and years and years ago, since the beginning of Saiyan. So this is something that I think they could really work on in depth, and it's something that I think the fans of Dragon Ball really want to know. The story of Yamoshi, what made him so powerful, how he became the original Super Saiyan / Super Saiyan God, and what killed him, you know, the real story. And I don't know how they're going to introduce this into the anime. If it was part of the continuity, as Geekdom would say, of Dragon Ball Super, then we'd have to be introduced to a certain story arc of Dragon Ball Super where maybe, you know, Vegeta or Goku or both of them, they're on planet Sadala and they explain their, you know, their story. Maybe Vegeta knows a little bit of something about the origin of the Saiyans, you know, and then they kind of share their story, and then that kind of, you know, opens up the scene where we see the original Saiyans, where it all started, how they became warriors, how they became so strong, and then we could be introduced to the character of Yamoshi. We could even get young Yamoshi growing up to become this warrior and becoming the Super Saiyan that of legend, you know? So this is actually so cool, man. This is getting my Dragon Ball fangasms rising. I mean, I can speak for everyone out there when I say that this has brought so much excitement to the community and so much, you know, positive hype for what could potentially happen in the future of this series, and, you know, give us much more in-depth origin story of what it means to be a Saiyan and what makes them who they are today, you know? So potentially what we're getting in 2018 is a brand new outlook of what it means to become a Saiyan, or what it means to be a Saiyan, and what creates Saiyans and what creates the power that they have, or whatever, you know? There's so much to know, yet there's so little information of it, and I think this movie is going to give us the information that we've been dying to hear and to know for 20 plus years as a Dragon Ball fan. The origins of Saiyans. Now, I'm not going to, you know, go into detail of what I think it's going to be. I'm just going to give you guys my opinion on it and how hyped and excited I am about it, because this is huge, you know. They did release this in Jump Festa. You know, they announced it and everybody was going crazy. All the YouTubers are going nuts about it right now, and I seen it only this morning and I said, you know what, I need to talk about this. I need to give my opinions out on it, and that's exactly what I'm doing here today. This is more or less an uncut video, just giving my thoughts on it. And dudes, I am very excited. 2018 December in Japan, they're going to be releasing this movie, and so I'm hoping sometime mid 2018 we might actually get a trailer or some sort of teaser trailer, you know, showing what it could potentially be about or whatever. So that's definitely something to get excited about, dudes. I mean, 2018, I've said it in my last video, but 2018 is comprised of so much amazing things, you know, like for being a fan of Marvel, or being a fan of comic books, being a fan of anime, movies, TV shows, whatever, 2018 is showing a lot of potential for being a nerd. I mean, being a nerd from 2017 was one of the coolest things ever, but now 2018, it seems like the last few years is just like for the nerds, you know? So it's just great to be one, honestly. I'm lucky enough, I'm kind of an all-around nerd. I love anime, I love movies, I love TV shows, I love superheroes, I love everything, you know? So it's great for me, and it always puts a smile on my face knowing that there is big people out there with lots of money that are just as big of nerds as us, that are willing to give nerds the nerdy stuff. Anyway, dudes, that's all I really have to say. I am hyped for the new movie of Dragon Ball. I think it's going to be amazing. I don't know how it's going to be a part of the anime itself, but hopefully in the future arcs that we're going to get in Dragon Ball Super, we will get more of an idea as we progress in 2018. But anyway, dudes, that's all I really had to say. It's an uncut, unedited video, just my thoughts on what I think the new movie is going to be about and how hyped and excited I am about it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think the origin is going to be. Do you think it's going to be about Yamoshi? Do you think it's going to be a completely different story altogether? Is it going to explain the origin, the inherited powers of the Saiyans, what makes them so strong or whatever? Just let me know in the comments. I would love to read them and go through them later on today. But anyway, dudes, that does end it here. And as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy. And I'll see you dudes in my next video.